But we have a corrupt judge, and we have a judge who's highly conflicted, and he's keeping me from campaigning. He's an appointed New York judge. He's appointed.
It was a very tough day in court yesterday for failed former President Donald Trump. As wacky as his behavior was before Michael Cohen testified, just wait until you see what happened afterwards with Trump lashing out. He's sick of it. He listened to the things Michael Cohen said. They are if the jury believes it, and reports are that the jury was riveted by Michael Cohen's testimony. If the jury believes it, yesterday's testimony from Michael Cohen quite literally could be responsible for locking up Trump if he's convicted and imprisoned. And Trump lashed out at the corrupt judge. He says even all the networks agree there's no case here. And it actually led to Jake Tapper from CNN saying, I don't know why he's saying CNN says there's no case. We certainly have not made that claim. Listen to this. This is now triggered Trump after the testimony. You'll notice, by the way, J.D. Vance and Tommy Tuberville, they're gone now. They're gone.
Campaign trail. That's all they're trying to do. Keep them off the campaign trail. Here's the New York Times that just came out a little while ago, where we're leading in every state, in every...
Now, I know this might sound like what he said before. It's similar, but it's not the same. This is video from after, and then you will hear Jake Tapper cut in.
Key states we're leading very substantially, I might add. So it's really a very sad day for the country. It's sad for New York. I mean, New York, that a judge who's highly conflicted at a level that nobody's seen before can possibly, just think of it, and you should go out and check it out. But we have a corrupt judge, and we have a judge who's highly conflicted, and he's keeping me from campaigning. He's
Remember, Trump regularly has days off and usually doesn't use them to campaign. That's Trump's call, Trump's choice.
Appointed New York judge. He's appointed. You know who appointed him? Democrat politicians. He's appointed. He's a corrupt judge, and he's a conflicted judge, and he ought to let us go out and campaign and get rid of this scam. Every single legal analyst, even CNN, even MSDNC, they're saying there's no case here. Thank you very much.
When's the next time you'll be on the campaign trail instead of mingling with wealthy donors?
All right, a rather angry defendant saying there's no case here. And for the record, although we certainly have people such as Mr. Brennan on our panel here who are arguing that this is not a strong case, it's certainly not the view of CNN per se that there is no case here. We're discussing the qualities of the case.
Yeah. Do you know anybody who whines this much? Like I know a lot of toddlers now. They don't even whine as much as Donald Trump is whining and just totally unhinged ranting constantly after, before, during the testimony, complaining to his lawyers. Here is a little more from Trump's post-Michael Cohen testimony declaration.
It had been brought 6 years ago, 7 years ago, almost 8 years ago. They bring it right in the middle of my presidential campaign. Bragg. He said we had no case. You know, if you go back, take a look at your earlier records. When he came into office, he turned it down and he was angry because of what took place. When he saw that they were going to use this scam.
All right. Anyway, I don't think I need to subject you to too much more of this. You get it. He's unhinged. He's ranting. He's furious. There is one thing I want to show you. This is just. Sometimes I'll talk to you about the architecture of propaganda, and I have an interesting clip for you. We already know that a lot of times the stacks of paper that Trump has, you know, these stacks of paper that he holds, they often are Fox News articles. So it's Fox legal analysts who write about how Trump is totally innocent. And then someone hands those articles to Trump, and Trump says, hey, look, my friends on Fox News say that I'm totally innocent. So the cycle of propaganda continues in that Fox then mentions Trump is reading our articles about how he's totally innocent, and the cycle continues. Take a listen.
President Trump stood in the hallway there saying that all of these legal experts keep saying there's no crime there. And I've been going through all of the reports, all of the editorials, all of the left-leaning news sources. I can't find a legal analyst out there who's actually explaining how a crime was committed here, how there,
Right. So the guy on Fox says, listen, Every time I read all of the legal analyses written by our own contributors, cited by Trump, none of them understand how there's a crime here. So we've talked about this before. Before Tucker Carlson was fired by Fox News, there was regularly, because remember, Tucker Carlson was on the opinion side. And then in the morning, it would be the hard news side. Very, very hard news, harder than anything. And so often Tucker Carlson would float some crazy conspiracy theory because it's an opinion show at night. And then the next morning, Fox Hard News would report on the fact that Tucker Carlson gave this opinion. And it's just self-generating these propaganda pieces. So a little bit of an insight there into the architecture of Fox News propaganda. Trump is wildly triggered. What we are going to look at later in the show is the use of Trump's lapdogs to effectively circumvent gag orders. But first, we're going to talk about a lot of other things after this very short break. One of our sponsors today is Lumen. Lumen is the world's first handheld metabolic coach. It's a device that measures your metabolism through your breath. And on the app, it lets you know if you're burning carbs or fat, gives you tailored guidance designed to help improve your nutrition, workouts, sleep, even stress management. Since your metabolism is at the center of everything your body does, optimizing metabolic health can improve everything from sleep, immune system, energy, blood glucose, your weight, the list goes on. Lumen gives you real-time feedback so you can make adjustments to your lifestyle based on the context of your breath measurement, whether it's first thing in the morning, before or after meals and workouts. It's super easy to use. I've been trying it myself, really impressed with how easy it is. It just doesn't disrupt your day at all. And the app is super intuitive. With more than 54 million metabolic measurements, Lumen is the world leader in metabolic data with a huge community of users that you can connect with. Go to lumen.me and use code PACMAN to get $100 off your Lumen. The link is down below.